Buy cheap and safe NBA 2K22 MyTeam at NBA2King.com. You can use code Excapar, that's EXCAPAR, for 5% off your entire purchase. Alright, so 2K has added a bunch of new agendas to go ahead and get a free Galaxy Opal Jayson Tatum. So obviously I'm going to show you guys the best, or at least hopefully most efficient method for this. So if you guys are excited, the like button down below, comment what you guys think, and subscribe if you guys are new. So first thing we got to talk about is that this is going on for 34 more days, which means till the end of the season, which isn't too bad. Honestly, it means that we have a lot of time to do this. There's no real reason, I guess, to push for it, but there is the Galaxy Opal Jayson Tatum that we're all working for, and obviously you need to get all the cards for this. So you can see there's one for each division, so there's 6 total: Atlantic, Central, Southeast, Northwest, Pacific, and Southwest, and then we have the final push. But essentially what you have to do is finish all 6 of these, and then you get the final playoff push, which allows you to get Tatum. And with this, it means you have to get 3 double-doubles with the Zach Randolph that you'll get from one of them, 22 rebounds with Ayton that you'll get from one of them in online, 50 points with Hayward that you'll get over most multiplayer games that you'll get from another one, 5 4-pointers with Tim Hardaway, Gordon, 48 points and 1 steal in a single game, and Lopez, 8 blocks. And now again, I'm going to say this right now, if you see somebody doing these challenges just like everybody did with the moments in the month, help each other out, man. Help each other out. It's the fastest way for all of us to get it. If you see somebody in Triple Threat Online using one of these cards, leave each other open, do the things, let them get rebounds. It just works the best way. So anyway, starting it off, you have to win 1 Triple Threat offline or online game with 3 Knicks players. That's really easy to get Steve Novak. Hopefully you have 3 Knicks players. If not, they may increase a little bit in price, but it won't be too bad. And then once you get him, 8 3-pointers with Steve Novak. Now, if you play your cards right in Triple Threat Offline, you can get 8 threes in a single game. Just shooting normal threes. I usually just set a pick and roll, do a little hop around to get open. But what you have to do is hit 6 threes so you get to 18. Score a 2, that way you get to 20, let the AI get to 21 points, and then you take a 3 to go a little bit ahead of them, and then, just vice versa, if I'm explaining that correctly. Anyway, you can get 8 threes in a Triple Threat game. I've done it before. You just have to make sure that, you have to make sure the AI gets 20, you get 21, and then they score, and you guys can go back and forth, if that makes sense, because we got 7 threes to get to 21, the AI will be at 20, and then you'll get another possession. You hit that last 3 for 8, and you'll be good. And then you can get Glenn Davis, 25 rebounds with Glenn Davis. That is really easy. Triple Threat Offline, you can just have the guy just get boards. If you want to go on online, you can do that as well. But overall, it's not too bad. And then you get Jose Calderon, you have to get 16 assists with in multiple Triple Threat Online games. If I had to recommend something, pick up Jose Calderon, because he's obviously a diamond, and then mix him with one of these either Signature Series if you didn't get any of those, or the new Beast XP challenges, and pass it to a guy who needs to get buckets for some of the Beast ones, or maybe even just pass it to one of these Pink Diamonds that needs to get 3s, and do that relatively easy. It'll be a way to kind of capitalize and be a little bit more efficient when you're doing those challenges with any of the assists. Then once you get Calderon, you'll get Hershey Hawkins. You have to get 75 points with multiple multiplayer games. Again, best ways, either Clutch Time or Triple Threat Online, because generally the matchmaking is a little bit less than unlimited, but limited also will work, I think, because he doesn't have the stickers. Never mind, you have to do it online or Clutch Time. And then you'll end up getting Brook Lopez, who you need to get blocks with, I'm pretty sure. And all you do with Brook Lopez is head over to Triple Threat, run Lopez as the shortest person on the team. So we'll pretend Lucas is him, and then what I do is I just run 2 taller centers. So what I do to make sure this always happens is I run it that gold Sean Bradley, then head over gold again and run Yao Ming, because both these guys are tall as hell. And then all you have to do is let the guard, hopefully, that Lopez is playing against, into the paint, and then it's easy 8 blocks, really in a game, if you are good timing those chase down blocks. Then over here, win a game with 3 Pistons players. You guys got that. 15 blocks with Darko Milicic. Do the same thing that we just talked about, but with Darko. It's the shortest player on the court. Let the guards in, get the blocks, nice and easy chase downs. For Thaddeus Young, 23 points and 15 rebounds may be a little bit difficult. So what you're going to want to do is go to Triple Threat, or single player, go to Challenges, Spotlights, and then you're going to want to head, whenever it loads, over to the cover athletes, and then scroll down and pick out the Kevin Durant's retirement, or KD to Brooklyn. It's this one right here, right? Yes, because I only have to use 1 Nets player. And what you're going to do is you're going to throw Thaddeus Young onto the squad as the tallest person that you are running, and then 2 shorter players, because this one goes up to 40 points. All you need to do is make sure you get those, 23 points with Thaddeus Young, nice and easy, and then the rest, just make sure that Thaddeus Young is getting the boards. If nothing is going your way, you can call a pick and roll, where Thaddeus Young is setting the pick, setting the pick and then rolling to the paint and just chuck up bad shots, hoping that he gets the board, because you don't need to win this, you just need to get those stats. And overall, that's going to be the best way to do it, because those are the longest short games, if that makes sense, out there. Then you'll get Larry Hughes, who has 7 steals. I have a whole steals method video. I will link that down below. Watch that if you want to get steals. It's really just the most efficient way. Then 30 rebounds with Andrew Bogut for multiple multiplayer games. Just run him as the tallest player in Triple Threat Online, and you'll probably be good. But he also has a limited sticker, so what you could also do is run him as the tallest player in limited, and just try to get your rank at the same time. Probably the best way to do that. And then once you get the wonderful man Ben Gordon, he has 48 points and 1 steal. So what you essentially can actually do, which is pretty fun, is you can head over to some of these challenges. Again, go to Spotlights and do something like that Pro 4 minutes right here with a pickup challenge, or there's some Spotlight challenges in here that are Pro 3 minutes. That can be pretty nice, like right there, the cream one, Pro 3 minutes. They're shorter games. You can get through a little bit faster with Ben Gordon to get that challenge done. That's what I'd recommend you looking for. Moving on to the Southeast, 3 triple threat games with Magic players. Y'all got that, I trust. And then 40 points and 6 assists with Rick Anderson, a single game. Again, head in, or Nick Anderson, Nick Anderson. Head into another one of those 4-minute or 3-minute pro games. 40 points, 6 assists should eventually happen. The best way to get the points, I have a few money plays you can call, like the quick 32 horns and the Warriors playbook or something like that. Just look up a money play, get 40 points with them, and then 6 assists. Just run a pick and roll, and you'll be good. 25 rebounds with Kevin Willis, same thing that we talked about with Andrew Bogut. Run the triple threat, tallest player. Eventually, you get 25 rebounds. These are probably some of the easier ones to do. They're a little bit tedious, but you can get them done. 34 points and 14 rebounds with Otto Porter. Again, head to that KD to Brooklyn challenge. 40 points in triple threat on pro difficulty. You should be able to get 34 points with Otto Porter. Pretty easy, depending on who you're running up against and if he's the tallest player on the court. 14 rebounds hopefully will come to you eventually if you chuck up a few bad shots and get him some easy buckets. And then 150 points with Larry Johnson. This one is just kind of going to be tough. What you could do is actually save this Jose Calderon that needs assists for Johnson, head in triple threat online, and do those at the same time. Or you could just play triple threat offline, run down, snatch back threes the entire time with Larry Johnson, because he's a great 3-point shooter. And hopefully you'll eventually get it done and get this Tim Hardaway, who you have to run down here, and get 5 4-pointers. Now, if I'm being 100% honest to you, the only real consistent way to get good 4-point shots is the fast break and triple threat, or just begging the opponent to leave you open for it. You know, if they're running, maybe Devontae Graham or something like that, you got to just, coordinate it to get 4-pointers up. Other than that, you got to usually, I would call a screen in the corner, run up to the top, and then shoot it just like that. It's pretty difficult, but again, the best way is just try to get out on the fast break and chuck those, and hopefully the people that you're playing against aren't the biggest of sweats. 3 Thunder players in a triple threat or triple threat online game should be easy for you. And then 100 points with Derek Fisher, again, should be easy. Heading to triple threat offline, that's easy buckets for Derek Fisher. The guy's a great shooter, just great card in general. You'll get Wesley Matthews. You have to get 36 points over multiple triple threat online games. Again, head into there. If people are doing their XP challenges, let them get their challenges, and hopefully they'll let you get yours. And Wesley Matthews is a great shooter, so I would say run him as like the shooting guard in triple threat. Don't run him as the PG, and you can hopefully get him on some nice fast break opportunities, things like that. But most of you guys should be able to get 36 points over a few games triple threat. That's a pretty easy one. 25 defensive rebounds with Joe Smith over multiple games. Run him as the tallest player in triple threat offline. Easy dubs. Now 11 blocks of Marcus Camby. We've talked about our block method. Head him over into triple threat just like this as the shortest player on the court, and you can get those chase down blocks super easy. That one, if I'm being honest, Northwest? This one seems like the easiest one to do, if I'm being honest. And then once you have, who is it? Southwest? Or no, Northwest. I'm tripping. Is Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward is a bucket getter. So his 50 points over multiple multiplayer games, probably the easiest one that we've talked about. Triple threat online, nice and easy. You can get those dubs pretty fast, I would say. 3 Kings players, you guys got that nice and easy. 15 dunks with Corus Williamson. He is a good slasher, so that shouldn't be too bad. But generally what I like to do is call a pick and roll to like get around the players to get the dunks. Relatively easy there. Or if you hit either, I think it's left on the D-pad to pull up the plays menu, you can run a give and go and do that. Or you can run Corliss Williamson as the guy who's setting the screen in a pick and roll and throw alley-oops to him. Generally, dunks are a little bit difficult, but if you do any of the things that I just said, eventually over 2-3 games, you should be able to get it done. And once you get Terrence Mann, 39 points in a single game. The KD to Brooklyn, 40-point triple threat, or 40-point triple threat spotlight. Do that one, easy dubs. 38 points with Byron Scott over clutch time games. That's simple. Just run some clutch time. Get that Pascal Siakam, and those 38 points are going to come pretty naturally. And then 75 points to Steven Jackson for multiple multiplayer games. He does have that ring, so I would recommend putting him into your limited lineup to go get those dubs. But if you already have your ring, Triple Threat Online, easiest way for Steven Jackson. And then DeAndre Ayton, you have to go ahead and get 22 rebounds over Triple Threat Online games. This card is an absolute dub of a card, so those 22 rebounds may come a little bit slower, but you should be winning a lot of your games with DeAndre Ayton, so it overall shouldn't be too bad. The dude is an absolute dub. And then the last one is going to be our Pacific or Southwest here, where 3 Rockets players, you got Eric Gordon. You have to get 50 points and 3 assists with Eric Gordon in a single challenge game. Just do one of those 3-minute or 4-minute quarter games. Nice and easy. Get yourself Trevor Ariza. We have 5 dunks with Ariza over multiple multiplayer games. Now, this one's going to be tough because Ariza obviously is more of a 3-and-D guy, but the great thing about Triple Threat Online is that players generally ignore their dunk tendencies and just dunk a lot more than they should. So if you're going to get this challenge, you have to just run fast breaks with Ariza in Triple Threat Online and get those dunks. Just keep attacking the basket and eventually he'll get some. You could use the right stick if you're good at timing it, and it'll help you a little bit more. But again, hopefully a lot of people are in online trying to do these challenges and they'll understand what you're doing and hopefully will let you be open. But if not, straight line drives to the basket and eventually you'll get something. Next, once you get that Artist Gilmore, you have to get 35 rebounds with him. Easiest challenge, just go ahead and get those boards with no problem. And Triple Threat Online, offline, you can just do it anywhere. It'll be great. And then 20 assists with Jason Kidd over multiple clutch time games. Again, you could actually stack this together with Byron Scott's 38 points in clutch time and just pass to Byron and just start chucking up some threes, hoping he hits them. And if not, just head into clutch time, use Jason Kidd as your primary ball handler, run some pick and rolls. That one's going to be easy. And then for Zach Randolph, you have to get double doubles. And I mean, come on. That is pretty simple to get those double doubles with Zach Randolph. 10 points off drop steps and just get 10 boards. You can do these in online, offline, challenges, whatever. Zach Randolph's a demon. And then all you need to do for these last ones is run 5 Atlantic, Central, Southeast, Northwest, Pacific, and Southwest cards, which relatively isn't too bad, especially because I'm pretty sure you can head over to your collection and go to search, card type, players, and then you can actually just sort by the division that you need to. So Atlantic, and boom, we get all of these guys out of the Atlantic division. Pick out your squad, throw it up in there, make sure you write it down so you remember it. Like if I'm going to be doing one, I'll probably run Allen Iverson, Kazi Russell, Jaylen Brown, Carmelo Anthony, and then Kristaps Porzingis, and just start getting my big dubs. Like it's no problem. And do that, and you should be able to get those clutch time ones. If you don't have great cards, go ahead and pick some off the auction house to help yourself out. But in general, I actually think these Tatum challenges, while being a little bit time consuming and a little bit tedious, are actually pretty easy, and Tatum is an all-around dub. So let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. Hopefully these helped you out, and remember, if you need steals, check out the steals method linked in the description down below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.